I didn't change this thing over here. I will try to change this thing right now. Give me a second, and I will change the thing. Here comes the thing. Here comes the thing. I'm thinking, here comes the thing. Do. Here comes the thing. Do. Boo-ba-doo-doo. Oh, right, there it is. Is that the one? That is the one. That is the one. Let me just do this and make sure we're golden. Here we go. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live taping of Podcast Pontifications. My name is Evo Terra. Thanks for joining me. You're going to get that, a live taping of my Podcast Pontifications. Today, I will be discussing with you discovering discovering what makes your podcast uniquely yours. Something no one can take from you. That is the topic of today. If you are brand new, hi, thanks. Again, live taping. This is not the actual real podcast. This is me prepping. This is me when I drink my strawberry pomegranate tea. No, strawberry something. I don't know. It's not my favorite. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Arlen. Good morning, Alex. Yay! You can all catch my live taping. For the new people, again, behind-the-scenes stuff. The real program will not start for about another 3 minutes. This is just me getting warmed up, since you're the first human beings I'm speaking with today. That's what I do. If you don't want to wait, if you don't want to sit through the live stuff, you can just go to podcastpontifications.com, because that's where this final episode, which all this talky stuff up front will be gone. Audio file posted at podcastpontifications.com at 10 o'clock in the morning. I also will have a fully, an article that is designed to be read. See, I'm going to take the notes that I have, and I'm about to talk about those notes to you, and then I will take that and turn it into a full-blown article. All that's done by 10 o'clock in the morning. And even more special, if you go down to the bottom of podcastpontifications.com, you'll see a section called Podcast Pontifications in Your Inbox. Give me your email address, and the system will automatically send you a link to the MP3 file as well as the rewritten article. So you have it for your own prosperity, however you want to listen to it, right? Simple. And read it if you just want to read it too. And of course, obviously, it's in every podcast app that is out there. Those that work, at least. And a little later today, the video will be published. We will take the video of this, again, chopping off the front part and whatever. That will be posted at Podcast Pontifications too. It goes to YouTube. If you want to go, there's a YouTube channel. If you want to follow Podcast Pontifications on YouTube, feel free, if that's how you prefer to do it. And also, there is a live chat. You just heard me say hello to Betty and to Arlen and Alex. That's because they have typed things in there. You see, this goes out live on the Facebook. It's also on Twitter. It's also on YouTube and LinkedIn. So wherever you are watching, hi, welcome, good morning. Feel free to send me a note. I will see it. I certainly will. Right, that's all of the upfront stuff. Yes. To the regulars out there, apologize for missing a show or missing the episode yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it for a lot of personal reasons. So just so you know, wasn't a good day, and I didn't want to burden you with that. So I opted to not do a program. But I am today. Here we go. Back at it. Oh, good. Yeah, that's it. That's fine, trash truck. Just back on up and honk. Why not? What are you going to do? Hi, Nathan. Nice to see you as well. So, okay. Here we go. So I'm about to stop watching the chat room. I'll come back and look at the chat room in about 5 or 6 minutes, or however long it takes for me to get through this content. It won't be longer than 10, I promise you that. But I will come back and look at the chat room once again. Oh, I forgot to do a couple of things. I need to go turn on, what's the name of the tool that I use? Oh, that's right, QuickTime. I'm recording on QuickTime is what I want to do. That's how the audio gets done. New audio recording. Make sure it's set to maximum. Hello. What's going on around here? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Move this over here. I'll shrink this up a little bit, so I have to see that. Just getting all the prepping work done for this thing. Why are you being a butthole? QuickTime file. New audio recording. Try that one more time. For some reason, I can't do the pull down. Well, we'll see what happens over there. No problem. Okay, great. So there's that. All of that's over there. Now, the first thing I do, for the people who've been watching me do this for a while, is I like to read my cold open once before I hit the record button. So, seriously, truck. Banging things around. There's not even a trash dumpster over here. I have no idea why he's here. Oh, well. Such is the magic of podcasting. Anyhow. Now he's backing up and honking again. Oh, this is great. You probably can't hear any of it, but yeah, I can. It annoys the hell out of me. Preamble. No. Cold open, Evo. One more drink of tea. In which I say, podcast directories are littered with abandoned shows. Shows someone thought would be a hit but failed to thrive. For many, it wasn't an audience growth problem. It was a problem of missing value. All right. That's what I'm going to say, and that son of a biscuit eater is still here. Oh, well. Let's do it. It's all part of the process, right? Podcast directories are littered with abandoned shows. Shows someone thought would be a hit, but failed to thrive. For many, it wasn't an audience growth problem. It was a problem of missing value. Hello and welcome to another Podcast Pontifications with me, Evo Terra. Two prospects recently approached me that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win their business. Both of them had money. They were all business people. They fit in the world of where my production company works. They both claimed that they knew all of the realities of podcasting, would be in it for the long haul. And also, both of them assumed that their stellar guest lineup would be all that they needed. You see, neither of them could articulate anything unique that they would bring to the world with their show. And when I pointed out, by the way, that all of the guests that they mentioned to me had been guests on other podcasts and are frequent guests on other podcasts, they sort of went quiet. I offered both of them a small consulting block to actually help them figure out what their unique aspect would be in the podcasting, how to plan for this thing other than just get guests and have interviews, and neither of them pulled the trigger. Maybe I scared them off of podcasting, which I don't necessarily think would be a bad thing, right? So I didn't think much about that until I was watching the IAB Upfront yesterday. Series of shows that IAB has put together to sell out the advertising. And during the live, obviously, event that was distanced, I was really blown away that every single host that they brought up on stage, if you will, or had a presentation by, they all did a great job of describing their show and making it seem quite interesting. All of them. And they didn't take a long time to do it. The only possible exception is there were a few celebrities that didn't do that, but they're celebrities. And so, yes, I'm interested in the new Seth Rogen podcast because the same reason I'm interested in watching Seth Rogen movies. I don't need the synopsis. He's funny, and I like that kind of humor, so I'll probably listen. But if you're not famous like I'm not famous, we don't have that luxury. I think a lot of podcast hosts out there don't really know what it is that makes their show special. They know the mechanics. They know the pieces. They know the features that are inside of their show, but I don't think they know the why, or they are unable to properly articulate the why and what is unique about their podcast. Now, unfortunately, figuring out what makes your podcast unique isn't something that we can do in a 10-minute long episode. The process of defining brand identity is just that. It's a process. I'm going to link to some resources in the episode details if you want to start on that, because it is a process you can pay a lot of money for, but you can also do a lot of it yourself. But while you're going through one of those things I'm going to link to in the episode details. Just keep this in mind. The biggest mistake I see podcasters make when defining the identity of their show is failing to understand who that definition is for, first and foremost. You see, we tend to think it's about the audience, and it is, but that's not the first person we're worried about. This isn't an exercise that you'll go through so that you can write a better description of your podcast in various directories, although your show very likely needs a better description, and this exercise will certainly help you do that. This also isn't an exercise that will help you build your media kit better or get you more sponsors, although, once again, I will say that if you do this better, if you can better articulate the uniqueness of your show, you probably will improve your media kit and probably will get more sponsors if, in fact, that's what you want to do. This is an exercise for you so that you have zero doubt every single time you sit down to work on your next episode or prepare for your next episode, new season, whatever. You know what it is that makes your show unique and different from the rest. You know how you can take a topic and an angle, two things I've talked about ad nauseum on this show, and make it uniquely yours. Because anyone can have that topic. And a lot of people could have a similar angle to you, but you're the only one who can deliver it your way. You need to deliver it in a way that only you and your show is capable of, and you need to understand your brand identity before you can do that. And when you have that, keep that. We tend to drift off from that line from time to time. So you need to be vigilant about checking yourself to make sure you're staying true to the core brand identity you've developed there. Now, it's always a good idea to get an outside opinion on this. It's very hard to do on your own. So my suggestion to you is communicate what you think the secret sauce of your show is to another podcaster who you like and respect, and also a podcaster who listens to your podcast, and ask them for their honest feedback. That also is going to be hard for them to do, so my suggestion is share this episode or article with them so they know that you're just not fishing for compliments. Right? Right. All right, if you find this idea helpful, please go to buymeacoffee.com/evoterra, and every single person who is a member, membership is different than just buying a one-off coffee, but every single person who is a member is going to get a sneak peek of what's happening with Season 4 of Podcast Pontifications, the larger scale, by the end of this week. So you want to get on that list right away. All right, short episode today. I'm going to go back and watch more of the IAB upfronts because I've got that blocked out on my calendar. Enjoy the rest of your day. I shall be back tomorrow with yet another Podcast Pontifications. Cheers. Stop that recording. Stop that recording. Go back and see if anything is on the restreaming. Yeah, that was a garbage truck, Alex. Yes, and we're all famous, Matt. We are all famous. Hey, if you missed all of that, don't worry. It's going to be available at podcastpontifications.com in about 2 hours and 47 minutes. Bad math, Evo. Yeah, you'll get the edited audio. I'm going to spend all of my time right now writing up everything I said into an article that is designed to be read by your eyeballs. There's also going to be a full transcript that is corrected. Allie's going to get working on that. All that stuff's available. And again, go to podcastpontifications.com. Go to the very, very bottom. If you go to Podcast Pontifications in your inbox, sign up for that mailing list. You're not going to get spammed by me. I will just simply send you this article. I will send you the audio file that goes along with it. You get that every day. Just at 10. That's when it happens. Every day I do an episode. Simple, easy, and elegant. So with that, I'm going to go so I can get all that done with possibly watch the rest of the IABs. You know, it's kind of hard to keep my attention on those things, but that's what I'm going to do. And I appreciate you watching me here. And yeah, tomorrow, more stuff. We'll see what comes out of it. All right. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye.